horror conventions happening this week. And here it is, finally, the last con for this week. But I would say probably, if you're looking to meet some different stars that you normally don't have a chance to meet or get something signed or anything like that, this is one that's worth traveling to. Because, my goodness, they got a star lineup this time. I was wishing to go. I wanted to go because of some of the different people that got to be there. Because it's only like an hour away from me. But, well, things kind of, happen. Wife, that type of thing. I was there last year. Stayed the night. Stayed at a nice hotel just down the way. Holiday Inn. Nice hotel. So this is Steel City Con, August 7th through the 9th at the Monroeville Convention Center. Actually, Monroeville Convention Center in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. The one critique I have is, and I hope that they don't do this year, maybe they figured something to kind of have everything within the same building, is that they hold the panels at a different location, which is down the way, which is a huge, I think they lose a lot of people because, you have to leave the one building, then walk down to the other, was a hotel that went out of business. So they were using that for all the panels. I think it kind of, I don't know. People like to have access and ease of access, that type of thing. So going from one building to another building is kind of, I think it kind of turns some people off to some degree. Other people are lazy. That too. Let's just call it out. Because I like to go to a panel, sit with the panel, see if it's something I'm interested in, and then if not, then I go back to the vendors, look for something maybe that I want to purchase. It's a shirt, something, whatever. But yeah, this is it is listed as one of the largest Comic Cons in the United States, utilizing over 1,000 square feet, which last year, wow, there were a lot of, in fact, I might pop in some photos of last year that I had, and some photos of the different people that we met. Why not? I might pop that into this review. It's utilizing over 100,000 square feet for over 750, more than 750 vendors, tables that are going to be there. The vendors, there's a ton of vendors. I mean, a lot of vendors. The bathrooms where they are, if you need an ATM, just go over to the bathroom. There's on the left-hand side, I'm sure they'll probably still have them at the same location. It's in between the other section from the vendors area before you go into where you go to where all the stars will be, where you can meet up and take pictures with them. So it's in between there. It'll be on the left-hand side. I think there was one on the right-hand side too. If you need to get cash out, because for whatever reason, some of the vendors and some of the different places, they don't take credit cards, so definitely take cash. So, or before you get there, go to the ATM machine, take out as much as you can, depending upon what you're doing. If you're photo ops, signatures, you name it, whatever it may be. So, the event frequently draws major horror and sci-fi celebrity guests and offers huge, there's all kinds of collectibles there. I mean, it's like I said, there's over 750 vendors there. So this is a big one. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at more details of who is going to be there. Well, here we go. Again, this is the Horrors Podcast. I'm Brian Bobo, your host, and we are covering the Steel City Con convention. And this one is huge. Who's going to be there? Celebrities upon celebrities upon celebrities. We've got John Cena. John Cena is, I would say, probably for everything he's had, sold out, booked up, whatever you could think of. Jamie Campbell Bower will be there. Karen Gillian, if you're not familiar with Karen Gillian, of Doctor Who fame, where she is best known for, along with some of the different horror films and different movies that she's been in, definitely is going to be there. And then we have Ken Jeong, the comedian. Very, 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 very funny. Very, very funny. Then we also have Christopher Lambert. There can only be one Christopher Lambert. If you know the reference, then you know I'm talking about Highlander. He's going to be there. That was one of the ones that I wanted to actually go and meet, and do a photo op, get maybe something Highlander-ish signed or something like that. Somebody that I don't see at too many cons. It's, definitely something that pretty cool. Then we got Rebecca Hermogen. It's going to be there. She's been in tons of stuff. We've got Huey Lewis is going to be there. Definitely pretty cool. Also, Juliette Lewis is going to be there. And that would be someone else that I would like to meet because of the different horror movies and things that I've seen her in. Definitely a great actress. Virginia Madsen will be there. We have Cara Buono. I think that's Buono. Yeah, Buono. Brett Gelman will be there. It's been a lot of stuff. Jaleel White. If you know, you know, and you should know. We got Arthur Darvill, also Doctor Who fame. The other two people that I really, really wanted to meet this coming weekend was Cheech and Chong, of course. Grew up with them, watched the movies, enjoyed everything about it. I always liked both of them, and definitely would be two people that I would definitely want to meet. Next up, we have Rachel Harris will be there, Justin Bartha, Nia Vardalos, okay, and then we also have Emil Hirsch. Emil Hirsch is someone else. The different weird roles that he's done and different things that he's done. He definitely would be someone that I wouldn't mind meeting. I like the different roles and the different movies and shows that he's been in. Definitely. Bob Gunton, always funny and entertaining. Jake Connolly, John Morris will be there. Irene Bedard will be there. Randy Havens will be there. Joe Crest will be there. We have Adam Savage. And if you've never seen Adam Savage and his partner test out different theories of, all kinds of different things, he's going to be there. And it's Mythbusters I was referring to in the show. Definitely an interesting person. And then we have Lisa and Louise from The Shining. Yes, the two girls standing in the hallway, scaring everybody shitless as you watch the movie. Oh, yeah. And we've got Courtney Eaton will be there. Someone else that I would really, 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 really like to meet is Lou Graham. He's going to be there. Yes, the lead singer for Foreigner. Yep, Lou Graham. And then we've got J.J. French will be there. A couple other, Eddie Ojeda will be there. Bootsy Collins will be there from Parliament. Ojeda was from Twisted Sisters. And then Amy Dumas, Lita from WWE. Featured artists, we've got Dave Nestler, Greg Schneigel, Jeff Pigeon, Tom Savini. Tom Savini will be there. People that have canceled was Bradley Whitford, Jenna Coleman, which is also from Doctor Who fame, and Jodie Benson and Sophie Nélisse. So Jodie Benson is all as well. So they canceled. They will not be there. So this is there's so many different things going on. The show schedule, let's take a look at that real quick. The website is excellent. It does a great job. Doesn't drop and bring up a new page. You can see everything I'm bringing up here. And so here's the scheduling for like John Cena and the photo ops, everything. He's only going to be there Saturday. Like I said, when I was looking last, he was sold out. Did I want his signature? Did I want to meet him? Frankly, no. I'll be just honest. Sorry. Liked him in the stuff that he's done, but there's other things that just kind of, and I won't go down that rabbit hole. Karen Gillian would be somebody I'd like to meet. And then Ken Jeong, definitely. Christopher Lambert, like I said, he was one of the ones that I wanted to go. Juliette Lewis as well. But Cheech and Chong, because they have a photo op with, you can actually do with them, but I have a feeling they might be sold out because they're going to be there Friday and Saturday. Let's just take a look here. Let's take a look. Photo op for, nope, not Sunday. Here, let's go. Bring this up. I'm going to share this here so we can see. And we need to zoom in. That's for doggone sure. All right, here we go. Brings over so we can take a look at this. So we've got Cheech and Chong duo happening. Photo session 1 on Saturday at 4:20 p.m. You know I'm thinking about somehow trying to get there, right? I just don't know if it's sold out or not. Christopher Lambert, he has a 2:10 and 3:30. Oh, excuse me. Saturday is 3:30 p.m. session for photo ops. And then there's the meetup with Rory and Amy at 4:15 p.m. And then from Dusk to Dawn meetup, Lewis, Marin, and Tom Savini. Highlander 2. That's right. She was in. Okay. Wow. Huh. Jeez. And the pricing for some of them were actually pretty good. But, so, yeah, this is definitely a fun con. There is a lot to do. Parking, the initial area where you park, let's go back to the main page here. The area where you park is, you can park behind, you can park on the side, you can park across the street. There's a lot of parking. It's just you have to be careful. The parking lot that's right in front of the convention center is really cramped, so you got to be very, very careful. The earlier that you can get there, the better. I would recommend. So let's continue on. Here's the panels, the Q&A. So we have on Friday Lou Graham at 2. That's cool. Let's move up here. The Hangover Gang from the movie Hangover. Jung, Harris, and Bartha. They're going to have a panel at 3:33. I wish they would list where the panels are so the people are aware or try to figure out everything. There's even going to be a costume contest. Oh my gosh. That's going to be funny. That's going to be funny, especially for the Hangover. If anybody goes dressed up, that's on Sunday. Then Doctor Who Q&A for Jillian Coleman of Darville. 4 p.m. Virginia Madsen on Friday. Saturday will be Stranger Things. Let's see, Adam Savage on Friday. Jaleel White on Saturday. Friday is Adam Savage. Saturday, Jaleel White. Cheech and Chong Q&A. I would probably go to that one. That's on Friday, though. And then the sketch artist charities, they have those. I bet you they're still going to be across the way at the one hotel. So be prepared. You'll probably have to leave. They give you bracelets and everything so you can re-enter real easily. But you'll have to leave the building to go to the Q&As. So if you want to do that. And let's see. There's so much more. Like I said, it was a point from by the time we got done, I was tired. One day, doing 2 days for some of these, it gets to be a lot. I've done 2 days, and yeah, a lot of walking and everything like that, which is not a problem. I think it's just the waiting for getting in to get your photo with someone. Those types of things can tend to be a little bit long, depending upon who you're waiting on. Um, but yeah, I think that definitely this is, if you've never been or if you're close to Pittsburgh, PA, especially if you're in Ohio or anything like that, or within the surrounding area. This is definitely a big con. This is one that has a lot of people, a lot of things to do, and it's quite enjoyable. It's not overtly expensive, and there's a lot of hotels in the area. So if you want to stay the night or whatever, you can do that. Yep, and you can do it last minute. So if you're looking to get a hotel, we did like I think 2 days before, and we got a nice hotel. It was only like 5 minutes from the convention center that was available at Holiday Inn. But yeah, check it out. This is a big con for the year, one that you're gonna want to check out. And on to the next. Well, next week.